welcome to Cooking and Caking. Today I am going to be doing a ice cream sundae cake. I wanted to turn on my camera so you guys can see how I go through the process of making this cake. In advance, sorry for any background noise you might hear. I have 3 kids. But anyways, I want to kind of show you guys what I actually do and the materials that I use. It won't be a long video, but just in general, this is actually the first cake video that I'm making on this channel. So with the ice cream sundae cake, you're gonna need a waffle cone or like the sugar cone, and you're gonna need some sprinkles of your choice or colors of your choice. You can just basically pick the sprinkles that are gonna like match your party theme. And she's doing like a pastel. Actually, this is what the cake is gonna look like. So I have a matching cake board, and then but you don't have to use that. You can actually just take a cutting board and cover it with foil. I've done that before. Just be creative, but you do need something sturdy. I'm doing a 5-inch cake, so I have 2 5-inch vanilla cakes, and then I also have a knife so I can cut it so it's even. 2 different size spatula, the small one and the big one, just in case. And then I also use this right here to be able to get an even coat of frosting on there. Other than that, the only other thing that I'm gonna be using that I don't have here is I'm going to be using white chocolate that is gonna be dyed pink, and that's gonna be the melted ice cream. That's for that effect. So, okay, let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is even out my cake. And you wanna cut the dome off. If you don't cut the dome off, your cake will be crooked. Actually, I'll just show you. Look, it'll be uneven and it'll do this. And that's not good as far as the support. It also won't be flat at the top of the cake. So, make sure I got this as straight as possible. Okay. I'm putting all this to the side because I will be using this as a big cake ball, which is going to be the ice cream part of it. Okay, check this out. You see that? You want to cut that off because that's uneven. I didn't catch it the first time. Go back through. Okay. All right, brush off these crumbs and stack it. See what we got. That's fine. Okay, now we are going to mix it. I also have just a little bit more batter cake in here that I cooked that I'm going to add to this. You're gonna come over here, break this up. If you've never made cake balls before, this is how you make cake balls. You just crumble it up and you're gonna add frosting. So you take a cooked cake, crumble it up, and you're gonna add frosting. So this is enough. Okay, I already have my frosting set to the side. It's already made and dyed. And I'm gonna go ahead and add it now. And we'll kind of see how much or how big this ball is gonna be. Let's add that to it. Keep in mind, you are going to have to use your hands and get it in there. There you go. Okay guys, you want to make sure when you ice the top, I've already said this in a video showing how to ice a cake, but I'm going to completely cover it. You want to make sure the icing goes to the edge, and there's a reason why, because you want the icing on the side when you go to do that part to stick to it. I'm not terribly concerned with how pretty the top is because it's going to be covered in chocolate. So now I'm going to go and do my sides and get it on there real good. Now, this is just something I do. Yeah, just to have it on that first part to get it on there real good. See that? Don't worry about it being so much because you're going to actually end up getting some of this off. I'm going to go ahead and finish. But I have a video if y'all want to go watch it. So I'm going to go icing this real quick, but it'll teach you how to do this. And whenever I get stuck and it wants to do that, I just go like that. Because I don't want any crumbs in my coat. Good. Okay guys, I'm done icing the cake. I'm not terribly concerned with some of the crumbs because I want to show y'all something that happens when you make a cake. Okay, it doesn't come out perfect every time, and this one didn't. You see all the crumbs I got in my coat? Normally I wouldn't want that at all if this was going to be that way, but it's going to have dripping chocolate and it's going to cover it, so I'm not worried too much. Okay, the top, got it how I want it. Like I said, I'm not worried about some of these imperfections that's going to get covered in the chocolate. So just wanted to show y'all that you don't have to worry about making everything perfect. You just want to try, you know. A lot of times when people bake, a lot of times when people make cakes, they are afraid to try and make mistakes. And what I've learned about doing this, I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years now, is it's not really about making a mistake. It's about covering it and kind of recovering from what you did. So some things you can't, but most of them you can, and you can hide it. So what I'm going to do now is check out the cone and make sure it's a right size. I hope it was, oh good, it's small enough. Making sure it's the right size for my cake ball that I have. So since I'm done right now, what I'm going to do, oh, it's perfect. And it's gonna be on there just like that, bam. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is clean my cake board because I got frosting on it. So I wanna clean it up. I don't wanna do it after I put the sprinkles on just because I don't wanna mess anything up. All right, I got it like I want it. Now all I have to do is put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes while I melt the chocolate and dye it pink. Okay guys, I'm using a 12-ounce thing of bag of white chocolate. I'm gonna use half of it though, because I shouldn't need that much. Just enough to put on top, cover the ball, and for it to drizzle down the sides, all right? I melt my chocolate on 15-second increments in the microwave. That works the best for me. Some other people do stovetop, I don't. Okay guys, I got my cake out the freezer and I got the cake ball out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the cake ball to the very top of the cake. Right there in the middle. Good. And then I'm also going to take the melted chocolate now. I dyed it pink. And I'm gonna add it to the top. So double checking this to see how it's gonna look. It's gonna look good. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do before I add it, because I always do this first and kind of check everything, is I'm gonna add this because I don't want the weight of this to fall off. You know, some people will shove it in there real good. I'm paranoid. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just making sure that if you can see the length of the cake and the ball, it's gonna cover. So I already have this cut to size, so we'll be okay. So I'm nervous because I've never done this before. So I'm adding it to here and I'm gonna let it kind of just double checking that everything's perfect. Drizzle down. Okay. Make sure it covers the way it's supposed to cover. Okay, now, like I said, I haven't done this before, so now I'm just gonna see if I can get it to fall the way it's supposed to fall. The one thing that's good about ice cream is it doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, so get it how I want it. Now, it's gonna start dripping to the sides, and I'm gonna let it. This is kind of fun. Okay, now I don't really like how that looks right there, so I'm gonna add some more, but I'm gonna wait a sec. Okay, now just a little bit more there to even it out so it's smooth. Thank God I still have some. That's why you'd rather have more, too much than too little while you're working. Okay, now here's the good part, okay? It doesn't have to be super perfect because I'm covering it with sprinkles, as you guys saw before. All right, now I'm just pushing it to the side so it'll drip more for me. Some is gonna look more drip than others, and I'm gonna go real smooth on it. Now it's not looking exactly the way I wanted it to, but I like it. It's not bad at all. You know, it's realistic. It's not the perfect drips like it was in the picture, but I like it, okay? Now, while this is doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the sprinkles on the top. To the top. On the picture, it has a lot, so I'm gonna add it. Trying to stick to the side of that ball. There you go. Now I have the waffle cone, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it. Let me sit down on this now, because I think I can. There we go. Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay, so this was so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something, okay? This is actually turned out different than the picture, but still really cute and really good. And I just want to inspire you guys to try, because like I said, this is the very first time I'm making it. I'm sure the second time I do it, it'll be better. But for this channel, I don't want to just show you stuff where I'm making it and it looks professional. I wanted to show you how you can make it if you were just starting out, you know, and playing with it. The first time you do anything, of course, it's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty cool because it turned out better than I thought in my head. I was like, I don't know how this is going to turn out. All right, adding the sprinkles now at the base of the cake. You know, the good thing about this, you don't have to be perfect. Just have fun with it. I don't know if you can tell, but actually I'm having fun. I hope she likes it. Okay, so this is the point where I'm gonna look for all the imperfections in the cake. Now, right now, I'm looking at it, and I'm probably gonna add a little bit more sprinkles to the side. You know, I want certain parts of it to look higher than others. It's always good to do it on a flat surface like this, because you can reuse your sprinkles that are already out. No need to put any more there. But like right here, I want it to have moments where it's higher. And just a rule of thumb, if there's any imperfections in your cake, like say at the bottom or at the top, this is where you want to cover it with sprinkles. So fixing, okay. All right guys, I am all finished. And if you guys have any cake requests or anything like that, be sure to make a comment. But here it is, I'm all done. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.